Inhale, bring your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. And inhale, ground your left heel down to the floor. Grab your blocks. Exhale, push your right foot into the floor to slowly straighten your right leg and draw your right hip back. And keep your belly and side closer. Soften your shoulders and neck into your pyramid pose. If you want more sensation, feel free to lower your blocks to a lower settings. Inhale, bend your right knee. Spin your left foot out about 45 degrees and ground your feet. Rise up, arms overhead. Warrior one. Good. Finally, lengthening through the chest and the spine. And then maybe you can sink down more to feel more sensation. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and reach through your chest. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Find your belly to your inner thigh and drop your head down. Humble warrior. Then if you want more stretching your shoulders, bring your knuckles up towards the sky. Inhale, ground your feet. Sweep your arms overhead. And tee out your arms to the sides. Slowly straighten that front leg. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Breathe out, reach your right hand forward and down to grab a block. Place the block inside of your right foot for the hand. And extend your left fingers up to the sky, to your triangle. And notice you want to open your left shoulder towards the back to open your chest. Ground your feet, feel sensation through the left side body. Option to lower the block setting to a lower setting for more sensation. And breathe in. Start to shift your weight to your front foot. Move the block in front of your right foot. Shift more in that front foot. Start to hover the back foot. Very good. Into your half moon. Good. Find the energy line through that arch of your right foot to the inner thigh, hips, and your core. Breathe in, slowly lower that left foot down and bring your left hand down to the floor. Remove your block out to the left side. Good. Inhale, ground your hands, step your right foot back. Exhale, hips all the way up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward. And bring your right heel down to the floor. And as you inhale, try to push your left foot into the floor to straighten your left leg. Grab blocks. And then you can find your belly and side closer and drop your head down. Soften here in your pyramid pose. And can you push your left foot into the floor more and draw your left hip towards the back of the room more. Inhale, bend your left knee. Spin your right foot out about 45 degrees and ground your feet. Rise up. And when you breathe out, can you sink down even more in your warrior one? Inhale, interlace your fingers behind, reach through the chest. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, belly to the inner thigh, and drop your head down. Humble warrior. Same on this side. Feel free to bring your knuckles up to the sky to stretch more in your shoulders. Breathe in, ground your feet, sweep your arms overhead, and tee out your arms to the side. And slowly straighten the front leg. And inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bring your left fingers forward and down. Find a block to the preferred setting inside of your left foot. Reach your right fingers up to the sky to your triangle. Very good. Notice you want to open your shoulders and your chest in your triangle. Feel more side stretch on your right side and ground your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards the midline. Inhale, ground your feet and start to bring your left arm up and back overhead. Reverse triangle. Again, feel the stretching on the side body and feel the lengthening of your left hip. And breathe in back to your triangle and start to grab one block, place them in front of your left foot and shift forward. Slowly hover that right foot into your half moon and keep your left foot pushing into the forward and reaching through the arch, inner thigh, hips, and to your core. Inhale, land your right foot down and bring your right hand down to the floor. Remove your block. And step your left foot back. Exhale, send your hips all the way up to the sky for down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Ground your back heel. And inhale, grab your blocks for the preferred setting. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, belly to your thigh, into your pyramid pose. Breathe in, bend your right knee, spin your left foot out. And breathe out, strong legs pushing down. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Warrior one. And exhale, maybe sink down more. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind, reach your chest up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bend forward and drop your head down. Reverse humble warrior. Inhale, ground your feet. Sweep your arms overhead and out to the side. Tee out your arm. Slowly straighten that front leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right arm forward and down. Find a block. Reach your left fingers up to the sky. Open your chest. Triangle. And breathe in, ground your feet. Slowly bring your right arm overhead and towards the back of the room. Reverse triangle. Inhale back to your straight arm shape. Grab a block. Place the block in front of your right foot. Shift your weight forward. Hover the back foot into your half moon. Breathe in. Land your left foot down. Remove your block. Breathe out. Drop your hands down to the floor. Inhale, sweep your right leg back. Exhale, hips all the way up to the sky for down dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward. And ground your right heel down. Grab your blocks. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, belly close to your left side. Good. Keep pushing your left foot into the floor to draw your left hip back. Pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your left knee, spin your right foot out a little bit. And exhale, find the strength in your legs. Inhale, ground your feet, rise up, warrior one. And exhale, maybe you want to sink a little bit down more to feel more sensation. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind and reach through the chest. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Drop your head down, humble warrior. And inhale, sweep your arms overhead and tee out your arms to each side. Slowly straighten the front leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, left arm forward and down, find a block. And right fingers up to the sky, open your chest into a triangle. Inhale, ground your feet. Bring your left arm overhead and palm towards the back of the room. Reverse triangle. Exhale, come back and then grab a block, rebend your front knee. Place the block in front of the left foot. And inhale, start to push your left foot and hover your right foot into your half moon. And inhale, land your right foot down, hands down to the floor. Step your left foot back. Exhale, hips all the way up to the sky. And inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. And ground your back heel, all 10 toes face to the front. Grab your blocks. And inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward pyramid. Inhale, bend your right knee, spin your left foot out. And ground your feet, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, maybe you want to sink more. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind, lift through your chest. Exhale, bend forward at the hips. Drop your head down, humble warrior. And inhale, ground your feet. Rise up, tee your arm out to each side. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reach your right arm forward and down, find a block. And left hand up to the sky into your triangle. Inhale, ground your feet. Sweep your right arm overhead. Face your palm towards the back of the room. Reverse triangle. Exhale, come back to your T arm out shape. Grab a block. Shift your weight to your front foot. Place the block in front of your right foot and hover the back foot. Half moon. Inhale, land your left foot down. And hands down to the floor. Sweep your right foot back. Exhale, hips all the way up to the sky. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your left foot forward. And land your right heel down. Grab your blocks. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, belly to your thigh. Pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your left knee a little bit. Spin your right foot out about 45 degrees and exhale, strong legs. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, maybe sink more. Stay here, feel the thighs. Inhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Lengthen through the chest. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Drop your head down, humble warrior. Inhale, ground your feet. Sweep your arms overhead and rainbow your arms out to the side. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, shift your left arm forward and down. Find a block. Reach your right fingers up to the sky. Triangle. Breathe in, ground your feet. Sweep your left palm overhead and towards the back of the room. Reverse triangle. Stretching the left side. And inhale, bring your arms back. Left hand grab a block in front of your left foot. Shift your weight forward to hover your right foot. And inhale, find a lengthening through the right fingers. And slowly exhale, land your right foot down to the floor. And inhale, ground your hands. Slide your left foot back. Exhale, hips all the way up to the sky. Take a moment here. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Inhale, bend your knees. Look between your hands. Step forward slowly to find your forward fold. Drop your head down. Sitting bones up to the sky. Breathe in, ground your feet. Soften your knees. Roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. And your head is the last thing to come back. Roll your shoulders back into your mountain pose. Inhale, ground your left foot, step your right foot back, and turn towards the right long side of the yoga mat. Bring your toes in a little bit, hands on the waist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Feel free to grab your ankles, calf muscle, or you just land your hands down. Or you want to interlace your fingers behind to stretch out your shoulders, but bring your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Deep breath out. Feel more sensation in the back of the legs and your inner thighs. Just let your neck dangle. And if you have your hands interlaced behind, you can release that. Soften your knee joint. Inhale, ground your feet to rise up. Good. Inhale, turn your toes out about 45 degrees. Exhale, bend your knee. Open your knee out towards the second and the third toes of each foot. Goddess pose, lifting your heels. Bring your torso in upright position. More sensation through the inner thigh into your goddess pose. Option 2, bring your hands in prayer position. Or you want to open your arms to a cactus shape. And breathe in, squeeze your inner thighs in towards the midline. Breathe out, maybe you want to sink a little deeper for more sensation. Inhale, slowly lower your heels down. If you have your cactus arm, bring them down. And slowly turn towards the front side of the room. Grab your blocks. High setting. Hands on the blocks. Lower your right heel down. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips into your pyramid pose. And slowly Breathe in. Feel the support from the left foot. Shift forward your weight towards the left foot. Start to hover the back foot. Lengthen through the spine. Your fingers can touch the yoga blocks for more support. And think about energy lines through your heel all the way to the top of the head. Reach your chest forward. Feeling strong in your left leg. Squeeze your left hip. Option, you want more sensation, you can bring your hands in prayer position at the heart center or reach your arms overhead towards the front of the room. Good. And inhale, slowly lower your hands down to the blocks and your right foot down. And slowly sweep your arms overhead and out to the sides. Straighten that front leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bring your left arm forward and down to find a block inside of your left foot. Reach your right fingers up to the sky to find your triangle. Good. Slowly bend your left knee and sweep your right arm overhead by the ear into your side angle. You have option to take a half bind by sweeping your right arm behind along the waist and open your right shoulder towards the back to open your chest. If you want to take full bind, start to bring that left arm underneath your left side and find your right hand behind. And feeling strong in your feet, squeeze that inner thighs together, root your feet into the floor. And if you have that half bind or full bind, you can release your arms, push by your feet, rise up, back to your warrior two. Inhale, cover your hands down to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Drop your head down to find your forward fold. Inhale, ground your feet. Soften your knee joint. Rise up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Your head comes the last. Back to your mountain.